It is Wednesday. It is also time for video games. That's irrelevant. Right, so first things first. Can make spiral borers. Do not have one right now. Let's make one. Cannot make one. Never mind all of that then. Pile of grenades. I guess I don't need EMP Mark 1s. But I do have 300 skill points I could be spending. No attributes or mutation points. Trash divining is right there. Already have scavenger, so I might as well. Ooh, could have had penetrating strikes. Oh well. Oh right, that's the other thing I was thinking of doing. Getting rid of this tattoo by replacing it with a cooler one. Go with gonna keep it magenta, make it a dark magenta. Think it was cyan or blue. To go with red. Still have the old tattoo. Never mind then. Just gonna have to deal with it. That one over there's got a shield. What's up with that? Shrine to Reshef. While traveling alone through the Rust Wells, Reshef came across a trove of gleaming stars in a bottle. From that day forth, he always kept some stardust on his person. Oh, hey, that's a Rhinox over there. He just flew up through the wall. or brain brine. Health is falling dangerously low. Just have to use one of my 17 self injectors. Probably should not be looting during a fight. There we go. No longer a fight. Gravity Grenade Mark II. Spring Turret Grenade Mark I. Probably don't need to hold on to this. All kinds of brain juice. sure I'm making a mess of this place. But that feels like every time I come here, that's what happens. Either these guys are tough or my clones really aren't doing any damage. Pile of stuff on the ground right here. Now I have too much stuff. I don't really want to leave this place and come back. Then I have to go the whole way up through the crushers again because I don't have a spiral borer. So how do I free up some space? If I can look up some ingredients. Oh shoot, I should have turned that into injectors. How do you even get so much fire ant gaster paste? Another 3 pounds. Disassemble a couple of the guns, but those are pretty valuable. Get rid of the fullerite daggers maybe. Those have a really good price to weight ratio. Get rid of some grenades. Or maybe not. Alright, just enough room to keep trudging along. Shrine to Maelrat, mate of Bipor. Deep in Dwarar, Maelrat discovered Tukesh. There, he befriended apes and fixed a satisfying meal. Good on him. An engraved wooden buckler. This is about how he taught Abram to sow the water vine. For Chef, that is. Actually, I knew I needed engraved items, didn't I? And I'm still carrying too much. Well, I didn't just so happen to have a programmable recoiler on me, would I? Sure don't. I could drop the water skin, that would give me 14. Still would need to free up another 20. Drink some brain brine. Drop that ego bonus even lower. Or maybe not. I'm just gonna get out of here and sell all this stuff. I'll have to make the trek back up, but shouldn't be a problem. Have any gems? Yes, but not any rough ones. Some sprayer brain. Relatively cheap source of a 6. Keep forgetting Sphinx Salt really isn't that great on, you know, a regular mutant. Sure, it makes all your ability cooldowns go away, but I only have the one. Flawless Crysteel Gauntlets, Visored Flawless Crysteel Coronet. Which would be better than this. 400 per laser pistol. I'm not entirely sure, but I think the missile launchers would still be worth more. Can't check right now though because I don't have Tinker 2. I can just sell them anyways. Get all of that and a Taco Suprema. Wait by just a bit. Space inverter. High voltage arc winder. Flashbang Mark III. Probably not going to make use of the high explosive Mark 1s anymore. I have 2 space inverters. Might be around time to get rid of this pistol and replace it with the double handrails. Don't have any points into pistols yet. Maybe it's not worth it, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Still does have higher penetration than everything else I have. It's probably worth it. Check to see if there's anyone around here. Stuff to sell. Doesn't look like it. Transkinetic cuffs. And a visage. Irvine Merchant doesn't have anything too crazy. Yeah, I already have a better card. Or same level of card. Should sell the worse ones. The heck are they? Oh, right there. Nothing crazy here. Back to Ezra. Three more. Painted crystal battle axe. While wandering around Dwarar, Malrad discovered Kar Hollow. There he befriended water barons and dug into the earth strata. Interesting. Probably all just cybernetics in there. Probably. I'll have 384 worth of weight on me though. It's kinda terrible. Yeah, I should definitely go try to sell even more of it. Kinda jumped the gun coming back here. Alright, how about Gritgate? You guys wanna buy shit? Psionic Fiberblade. Flaming Pickaxe. Nothing really worth buying. Alright, looks like it's time to journey back to the Stilt. Discovered a lair. Discovered a lair of Neshawart, legendary Naphtali forager. to go back there later if I ever get a positive reputation with Neftali. That way I can farm the robot reputation. That's not going to be for a while, if ever. Nothing going on at Bela. Hey, would you like to learn some more about our Lord and Savior Reshef? 31. Oh hey, didn't know that one. On the anniversary of a great battle, a babe was found swaddled with a commanding axe in each hand by a group of fungi in Uzor. They took her into their fold and fostered her, and she became known as Kuxarad, the colossal kin of fungi. Interesting. How much more convalescence do I have? Eat trams. I have to go get some more. Neutron flux. Wonder if I can afford that. Probably, actually, with all the gems I have. Can I do it without the gems? Yeah, pretty easily, actually. So get... I have to stick a battery? Yeah, I do. I also forgot that I had antimatter cells already. Bunch of stuff, but nothing I want. reinforced and jacked. I think I already have the thing for jacked, I just can't learn it yet. Yep, that's correct. Sure has some shiny stuff. There you are. Potentially could have really high tier stuff because high energy thermocask not that common. Fortunately though, I don't really need a high energy thermocask. Carry on. Good if I had a chest placed down anywhere that has all my stuff. Oh yeah, actually I do, over in Gritgate. Go fill that up with some stuff. Not sure if I should put away the blood grenade and hand vacuum or if I should just disassemble it. I'll put it away for now. Really, seeing as I have a nav, night vision goggles, and I already have a face with a higher eco bonus. I should just get rid of the mirror shades. Maybe I put Dick Blaster away for now. Maybe I'll come back and get it. Maybe I'll come back and scrap it. Maybe it'll just sit there as a funny joke forever. One thing I have been wondering about a lot is if I couldn't just grab the pickaxe and dig my way through. It'll take a while, but since I won't have to do it again, theoretically. I would just sit back and drink some coffee. sure hope I'm not completely fucking up the structural integrity of this giant space needle. Do I want ego bonus or do I want the other thing? Right, shield. That's why. Think about it. 6 AV. Percent reduction of cooldown of shield slime and shield wall. Repels gases near user. Yeah, that first one there is pretty great. Last time we went down, now we go up. So we need that pickaxe again. Shrine to Mile Rad. Shrine Dancer. In 4819 before Chef, Mile Rad rampaged through all of Dwarar, sowing with salt the fields of oozes and trees. Became known as the Dwarar Bane. Oh hey, probably should tell you about all your friends that are now dead. Crystal Coronet, painted with scene from the life of Mile Rad. In 4720 before Chef, Mile Rad won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Granary City-State, Berkshire, the bloody Battle of Tapir Mesh. As a result of the battle, Tapir Mesh was so vacant of signs of life that it was renamed Time-Worn Dunes. Ooh, whole bunch of little bits and bobs. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking this build would probably work better if I had something like drill hands, antler, you know, some kind of natural weapon that all the clones would inherit. As it is, they're just kind of beating everyone to death, and then anyone who tries to fight back gets impaled on spikes. Which still works, it's just not as fast. Apparently everyone gave up and tried to kill this guy. Right. After this zone, we'll be halfway through this floor. Level 32. Save up to get some more shield skills, seeing as I have such a good one. No wait. Didn't I want to get some more of these, like intimidate? Maybe I save up for that one. Kinds of fun happening on this floor. Lacquered spike over fur gloves. Forget if these are better than the Lawless Crysteel. I can check right now. 4 and -2. The other one is 3 and not -3. But it does give one toughness. Not enough to increase it to any breakpoint, however. Shrine to Ulepatar. 5025 before Chef Ulepatar, wife to Bina, the wolf to Arar, imprisonment aquamarine. The Sulil Scourge died of natural causes. She was 79 years old. Clones seem to be in a war of attrition with those moss dudes. I think we're winning. The Gorge Grove. Shrine to Gifrase, faithful progeny of hermits. Acting against a prohibition on the practice of water fasting, Gifrase led an army to the gates of Ipanot. She sacked Ipanot and slaughtered its citizens, forcing them to change its name to Gifresahabad. Certainly a good spot to farm for EXP when you don't have to do the fighting yourself. I guess I technically am doing the fighting myself. Just, you know, indirectly. Guy somehow went back to neutral. Fine enough. I already read this one. Shrine to Ulepatar, wife to Bina. Yeah, died at 79. I already read that one. And let there be engorged groves, because now there's blood all over them. Huh. There's a lot of conservators on this spot of the map. So I'm not sure, but I think I've got that bug that makes the Bell of Rest ring twice. Should be every 300 turns it rings, and, well, it just rang, and then now it's saying 120. Let me just give it a quick save and quit. That's not what that's supposed to look like. I haven't been reading the graffiti I found. I said I ran on these here buttes. 'Cause he's got some nice boots. Once this character's playthrough is done, I'm gonna have to replace the 0 key on my numpad because it's starting to get worn out. Finish exploring this spot. Off to the next. Maybe I should rest in one of the things first. Now I think about it, maybe I should invest into cudgel weaponry. You know, since they're fighting with cudgels, technically. Shrine to Mile Rad. Oh, 33. I would appreciate it if my own clone stopped using shame and intimidate on me. Oh no, wait. There's a Knight Commander of the Holy Temple around here. Where? Anyway, level up. Tempted to very much start pumping intelligence. One more point in there and I can get Tinker 2 actually. And that would probably be worth it. Increase the quills. And regenerate some more. So there's the Intimidate I could grab. Oh no, wait, it's... need to get to 23 intelligence to get Tinker 2. Yeah, it sure is Pinhead. You know, just doing my usual thing of wandering into a tile and seeing everything go to absolute shit as all my clones start flying everywhere. Well, quills of all the clones start flying everywhere. But I've been trying to figure out how to spend my points. Was thinking of putting some stuff into cudgels, seeing as all of my clones are technically using cudgels after all. You know, so that even if they don't kill him, at least they can pummel the hell out of him so that they stop being able to effectively resist. It's probably a good idea. Conk or backswing? Probably conk. Yeah, we're kinda like the Borg, except we're not all that interested in the cubes. And we're not so much worried about assimilation as we are about just looting everything we find. Object. Yes. That's definitely supposed to happen. Better object. Wondering if I broke something. I'm gonna just do a save and quit, see if it fixes it. Because I haven't seen that happen before. I'm still busted. I really don't know what I'd do to fix that. Other than just hope it didn't completely bork the entire save file. As long as it doesn't do that, I'm perfectly fine. Oh, hey, Basilisk. Just move that down. Since it's for the clones, not for me. Better statue. I already read that one. Oh hey, it's the Knight Commander dude. Loved by the cult, disliked by villagers of Tugashan for eating one of their young, disliked by bears for stealing a cherished heirloom. And for whatever reason, we're fighting the Mapango again. For reasons unrelated to that previous genocide. Oh hey, his face. And it's a +3. Equipped object. Thinking there might be a problem. Doesn't seem to be fighting back either. Yeah, this one's still hoofed up. Let's just try going to a different cell, seeing if everything's broken over there too. Right after I wait for the bell. Crabs are just being chilling. Yeah, I think I just fucked my save file somehow. Because that just started happening. And I don't know why. Alright, wish it is. Let's see if that did it. Not really. If there's something more specific I should be doing with the wish, do mention it, because this is a problem. Masterwork light rail. Well. Let me give the wiki a quick look over, see if I can't figure anything out. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Question is, if I do that, do I just stop the stream, start a new character, play a different game, try to keep playing this one? Just do a quick Google search, because Wiki's not finding anything. Bug. Someone else over here on Reddit seems to have the same type of problem. Let's see if they found a solution. No one seemed to have a solution, they just ended up reporting the problem to the dev, and that was 3 weeks ago, and there was no other post on the Reddit thread. So maybe I just save and quit for now. After the stream, gonna submit the save file to the devs, hopefully they can fix it. In the meantime, I think I will make a new character. No, despite saying that I wouldn't run 2 concurrent characters at the same time. Because I know what words mean, I think. Gonna make a true kitten this time though. Just a regular ol' smash everything, ask questions later kind of build. This one we're gonna name Object. Start in the desert canyon. Alright. Start with a wrist fan and a solar cell. A painted archway with some history of the village of Dursipad, which is where we are. In 906, after Reshef, the villagers of Dursipad demanded that the mayor abdicate so the people could govern themselves. The two pillars of culture in Dursipad thus became democracy and escaping persecution for loving painting. Another painted archway. Long ago, on the first day of autumn, Id Ushriwar, founded Dursipad with a gentling mask in each hand. For the rest of Dursipad's life, the villagers of Dursipad were known as the people of the gentling mask. So wait, did he rename himself Dursipad? I don't know. This one is an image from the life of the Sultan Afridok. Near the location of High-Level, Afridok was captured by bandits. She languished in captivity for 3 years, eventually escaping to Marvabal. Step 1. The convert. You receive weird trinket. Let's immediately break it. Crayons. Just regular crayons. Warden Ui. He is loved by the Fellowship of Wardens and admired by the villagers for defending the village. Yakat. Weird. Usually you'd be able to tell me if anyone has work nearby. No services are available. Obad, we've been reading the village annals and we came upon a nearby location forgotten to our people. An asphalt weep. What secrets might this place contain? The nectar of the eaters? Arable land? A shrine to the people? We must know. Find it for us, we'll pay you for your work. Here it's located next to Moon Gorge, Goatfolk Village. So somewhere in the jungle, got it. Else have work? Find Kikat. Hello, Kikat. Moon and sun, wisdom and will, live and drink. Kiss the Empyrean tutor that you are here, friend. I could use you for a stint. The other day I visited Sapna, Goatfolk Village, and lost a gentling mask of the consecrated tract. For the games we play under the Beetle Moon, I need to acquire it. If you retrieve it for me, I'll compensate you for your assistance. I'll go find your mask. And here we have the mayor. Loved by the villagers of Dursipad and hated by cats for leading a raiding party on one of their camps. Well, cats already hate me. Inspiration to name your leather boots. Give me a name from Tishimun's culture. Kurushum. Brown. Now teach me about wayfaring, please. Right. So we could wander off into the jungle and die instantly, or we can slink off to Red Rock. Go to some ruins. Discovered Taratum of 26. Well, let's see if we run into a slug snout around here. Turret. Level 2 already. Gonna probably just get single weapon fighting right away. This is an Acropolis. Side they depend. Or sight they depend. Good meat. Bep Vardim from the concave interior surface. Level 3. Strength. Save up some points. High capacity chem cell. Metal folding chair. Weapon expertise or penetrating strikes. Give me the penetration. Maybe instead of doing Red Rock. I'm just gonna look for that merchant again. Discovered a lair. Lair of Adens Sindolio, legendary glowfish. Shrine to Muxus II, Ikarvapar's partner. In 3073 before Reshef, Muxus II won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Shepur Hall, the bloody battle of Akkad. Though she lost her prize, the commanding Joy, the friend of birds, during the course of the conflict. As a result of the battle, Akkad was so rife with smashed rubble that it was renamed the Mighty Decay. Level 5, 108 points. All the fun stuff needs 150. Yeah, the fish are now hostile because I killed this eel. Shrine to Reshef, Ghost in Cerulean. Some ring mail and a musket. I think the ring mail's better than the studded leather. Again, it's the exact same armor value and dodge penalty, except it weighs slightly less, kind of way. Live and drink, Moon King. Oh, it's a mimic. Gonna go in for the kill. Get her some fixings. A glowfish's right fin, traveling glowpad leaf, and a glowfish's right fin. We're alright, no left today. Loved by fish, hated by trees for torching one of their villages. Impressive feat for a fish to pull off. Hated by Merchants Guild for slaying one of their leaders. Hated by Svarnum for cooking them a rancid meal. You know what? Fuck the fish. Damn, he had the strongest mental mutation in the game. Kindled Flame. And there's Shepur. Discovered the lair of Brikomna, legendary glowfish. I think the fish hate us enough as it is. Discovered Teva. Body may be frequently seen, Volume 2. To produce the full affliction takes hold. Tends to melt the inner topology of a sandstone wall. Rock is a measurement of how well protected you are frozen. You are trying to hide it. Peace was forged at 6 p.m. I think that was just a receipt or something. This might be a problem. Alright, got away. Nah, it's back. Gain 1 to every attribute. And a bunch of skill points. Get me bludgeon. Discovered silver sarsamore. Still, this may be it. It is but the task I asked of you. Shrine to Usei, partner of Sumor. Deep in the Naruk neighborhood, Usei stumbled upon a clan of dogs performing a secret ritual. Because of her reputation for murdering someone by poisoning her water, they accepted her, entered her fold, and taught her their secrets. I feel like if you have a reputation for poisoning people's drinking water, you're probably doing it wrong. Or very effectively, one or the other. Its effects, and there are some. If you have removed from the sun, a puzzling artifact consisting of some kind. Of ancient dried grapes. It's a prattle plant. Discovered a lair. It's the lair of Sina Iokulios, legendary glowfish. And here's Jabba. Shrine to Reshef. That one I apparently already know. Commanding Joy, the friend of birds. Which was lost somewhere up there. Also, I'm going to take a short break. Need to go to the bathroom. Be right back. I'm back. Also, I just realized it did not go to the be right back screen, I went to the starting soon screen. My bad. At least I have more funny images on the starting soon screen. Generally, I need to revamp both of those pages. Discovered the Silver Ibal. Oh, it's you. Hungry. Honored sesame seed, this sea blade of grass, and a sprinkle of brineweed. Not sure if he's cooking or getting cooked. Either way, we're no longer hungry. Stumble upon some flattened remains. Got our blood-stained strange tubes. Gone ruins. Shower onto adjacent. Within its halls you will be greater again. And humanoids who look. Several of the creatures. Murderous demeanor. Could we have a more fruitful life elsewhere? Orifice in the Capture, 5th edition. The children are, that is. That every man upon whose vehicles the sun was sinking, but before its rays failed to illuminate the heavens, the temperature is lowered to the Goatfolk village. What I then dream as chore doing. The details thereof art of course welcome here, wayfarer. Engraved face, an image of Sultan Dafrido, While wandering around Shazor Manor, Daffy Duck discovered Shazor Knot. There, she befriended antelopes and soldered together logic gates. To check where that is. It is over there, I think, in the Rainbow Wood, or next to the Rainbow Wood. The King's Deaf Utoots. The height of occupational versatility is leatherworking? The question was most finely uttered. Beetles died of Glotrot. The whittlers weigh their passing goods, and the warden himself no one can. Graved short bow. Is an image from the life of Sultan Mishid. While traveling through Naruk neighborhood, Mishid stopped at a market in Hashan. At an obscure shop, she purchased a shining pair of gloves and named it Shining Oka Mishidboon. Then she went to a nearby tavern and immediately lost Shining Oka Mishidboon to a local thief. She cursed the tavern and left Hashan. I thought that was graffiti. It's just a whole lot of blood. Discovered the village of Inip. Wet parliamentarian Fatep. Loved by the villagers of Inip and Fish, disliked by the Daughters of Exile for repeatedly beating them at dice, and disliked by the Church of Akarvapar's partner for burning one of their leaders in effigy. Have some water, Fish. I am now disliked instead of despised. Multi-weapon mastery. I'm good. I'm looking for work. Talk to Yukat to the west. Stone Columberry. In 733 after Reshef, the villagers of Inip deposed the mayor and gave power to an elected parliament. Parliamentarians promised to forever uphold the purity of finding the ideal place for tunneling through the earth. The filth of Dakridog was revealed to the people of Inipt through those who scorn Parliament. While on an expedition around Shuzor Manor, Dakridog lost control of her chariot and drove it off a cliff. By the grace of fate, a group of nearby roots came to her rescue. For the rest of her life, Dakridog was indebted to roots. Talk to the warden. He's got nothing. Sure won't have anything. It was Tiukat I was told to go talk to. Fatep is the one I already gave some water to. Alright, let's go see Imuram the Shrewd. hello there. He is loved by the villagers and by fish, disliked by the villagers of Kamor for disproving a famous theorem. Have some water. Lunch. I probably don't need that. And now to you, Kat. Welcome to the village of Inip. We are a society who revere democracy and scorn those who scorn parliament. Per our custom, you may drink of our fresh water. Don't hike to the acreage. So loved by the villagers of Inip and Fish, hated by the villagers of Ezra for impersonating one of their leaders, and disliked by the villagers of Ekabimu for torching one of their villages. Well, gonna take a reputation penalty with Ezra. Bloodletter. Anyway, have any work? Wanderer, are you acquainted with the divine vase at Iram Rod? It is a consecrated altar to us. Often we make pilgrimages to drink from it and contemplate democracy. It would be a favor if you would do it yourself. We'll go and drink from your divine cup of water. What does that bloodletter skill do? I think it's in short blades. Short blade attacks that penetrate have a 75% chance to cause your opponent to bleed. Opponent saves to stop bleeding each round, and the save difficulty decreases by 1 each round. This effect can stack a number of times equal to 1 plus your agility modifier. So that does not do anything for me. Same thing for lunge, same thing for multi-weapon fighting. Oh well, I'll just take the good reputation. Just have to go to Iremrod, wherever that is. Right there. Gonna keep looking for that merchant though. Don't think it's here. And I got lost. Discovered the kitchen of Emet, legendary chef. Also level 7. Add weapon expertise, backswing, conk. 25% chance to make an additional free attack with the same hand. 50% chance to immediately make a second attack for free. Go with weapon expertise. Take backswing next. Glass jar full of molten wax. To Usei, partner of Samor. While traveling through Halep, Usei stopped at a market in the shrine at Belil. At an obscure shop, she purchased a desiccated bracelet and named it Desiccated Usei Friend. and she went to a nearby tavern and immediately lost it in a foolhardy bet. She cursed the tavern and left the shrine at Belil. Very nice. What kind of fancy meals do you have in this oven, friend? Do not do that while waiting. Latkes with chopped honey, Naphtali shade oil tonic, and sizzling grave moss. Glazed meat inside of chips, slimy kebab, and dolma. Niche on top of convalescence. Let's try the convalescence first. Plus 11 to save versus bleeding. How about chopped honey? Only get ill for 1/10 the usual length of time, 200 reputation with all those things, and phasing at level 2. Yeah, it's alright. Not a word of lie, I studied under a chef who studied under Agate Severin Star herself. That's why my recipes are the best. Loved by the Merchants Guild and hated by Beetles for refusing to cook for them. Nothing that stands out. Discovered forgotten ruins. Thermal insulation, hyperelastic ankle tendons. Its total perpendicular diameter may. The edges of your mental and desire bodies are those who observe the futile lives of ash-dreaming eaters. Frustrums hover in the village, Volume 1. Once, the Earthling stared at a burning curiosity to see yet fresher bot sprouts take seed from here in difficult times. Someday I will not be. Share your life. Suspension. A whip. Raw bark biter flesh is tinctured. Inside large creature is born, and you do not understand any circumstances wielded. You do not, under any circumstances, wield it. The hall erupted into bedlam. Aitken, at King Airlock, in one place even if you filed it into a protective cast. To Laba's dive. With time, I am required to know of our creation, who breathed life into our flesh, created the Beetles to oblige our desires. Steel mace. It's sorta glue. All kinds of insightful things in the books today. Saw that graffiti. Things may seem grim, but yeah, I am yet embodied. Go to some ruins. Discovered Kanesh. not mean to do that. Painted armor. Painted with an image from the life of Dafridot. One auspicious day, Dafridot had a dream that she was growing thicker skin from living out in the snow. From that day forth, she always kept some snowflakes hidden on her person. An engraved staff. Early in 4467 before Reshef, after several tumultuous years, Darfridok's counselors suggested she take an extended sabbatical. Instead, she spent the day wearing glass to scrolls, and then continued her reign like nothing happened. An engraved steel vine reaper. During a trek around Tana, Muxus II lost control of her chariot and drove it off a cliff. Luckily, a group of nearby cats came to her rescue. For the rest of her life, Muxus II was indebted to cats. Where are these places? Naruk neighborhood is over in the Moonstair. Alep is also over in the Moonstair or the mountains, not sure which. And Tana is over in the jungle. Or the ruins, I'm not sure. Probably jungle. Bunch of new just wandering around. No Yogubo, Goyokna, Skitteroo. Loved by the antelopes, disliked by fungi, poisoning their fresh water. Hated by trees for selling a map of their vaults to adventurers. There's a carbide longsword. Level 8. How about instead of taking backswing, I start putting points into tinkering. I get disassemble next level and free up a whole lot of inventory space. Nano-pneumatic jackhammer. Another excellent reason to get disassemble. Go to some ruins. It's the Brass Ibal. Of course, the last square that I explore is the one that has the merchant. Get her some fixings. Diaphanous wing, lenient dram of water, a glowpad's left leaf, and an iron glowpad leaf. Here it is. Godly hued glowpad, loved by the consortium, disliked by insects for eating all their fruit, and disliked by the villagers of Sizor for worshipping a highly entropic being. Have some water. Have some secrets. Location of the kitchen of Imet, legendary chef. We're just 10 away from being able to get snake oiler. Darn. Have about 640 worth of stuff. Get this one, that one, the other one, this, and that. Could also get an herberry. It'll be fine. What kind of stuff did I just buy? High explosive missile. Drum loaded carbine. Joppa recoiler. A high capacity chemcell. Gridgate recoiler. Program injector. Yeah, actually that was pretty decent. Still want that herberry. Not quite sure what to sell. Probably chem cells. Alright. I was about to say it's time to get out of the salt marsh, but one more thing to look at. The gold Kamish. Actually, I guess we are out of salt marsh. Systems at play. Otherwise, you fail. Right pouring a vial of blood. In fact, she might return our sailors from the Viridian plant called the Water Vine. Silver of Water, Volume 5. A man beyond the bland bala soup of my three parents were kindred, so that the irregularity of their roaming across the mind-body divide. Name is Zopham. Ask if asking. Rotate on their vertical axis in order to get through them and free as grey stone. These quadrants bring air. Be mindful of the the night's panel discussion. There's a couple of extra holes in my feet. Speed holes, as I like to call them. This turret's giving me some more speed holes. And I'm lost again. Damn, I can't even shit. Here we are at Hiram Rod. Needed to drink from that one vessel. Whatever it's called. Alright. First off, Divine Vase. So, what are these made of? Tortoise Keratin Tent. This thing's empty. Didn't mention I had to provide my own water. With the inspiration to name your drum-loaded carbine. Choose a random name from my own culture. Sakura. We're gonna give it some Arctic camouflage. We don't actually need to drink from it. Alright, one more point into strength. Kind of food did they have here at the Tortoise Village, where they live in tents made of tortoise keratin? Totally normal thing to do, I'm sure. Tossed boar jerky and sparks. 10% max HP, can use electromagnetic pulse at level 2. Let's go talk to Murilelulob. Does he know about the Lalilulelo? Loved by the villagers of Iramrod and Tortoises, hated by the Gersh for eavesdropping on their secret ceremonies, admired by Oozes for pouring asphalt on one of their enemies. Looking for work. Adventurer, have you been introduced to the disorienting fire-like bench at Numoir's Acre? It's a holy relic to us. Often we make pilgrimages to sit on it and contemplate the art of disorienting fire. It would honor us if you would do the same. Plodding along is no way to give thanks for the art of disorienting fire. Think I know what he's gonna teach me. But have some water anyways. Yeah, there it is. And he's got a bunch of law enforcement security cards. Too expensive. And there's the legendary tortoise, which has a cold apparently. Well, you, Kito. Laborer security card. I don't think I need security cards in general, actually. Well, actually, for a couple of things I can't punch my way through, at least. Well, no, I can punch through those too, it's just not as simple. Anyways. Don't really have much to sell. Actually, I do have this wine. Have it. Laze injector. Getting a whole lot of notifications. I'll check again, after the stream. Anyways, turn in this quest. Need to go talk to Tiukat. I've drank from your divine vase. Portable beehive, bioscanning bracelet, and magnetized boots. Don't really want any of those, really. But if I have to pick, go with the bioscanning bracelet. The other quests I had were all along the lines of, well, actually, 2 from the starting villages, or village, not villages, are over here in the jungle. Don't think I'm strong enough for it yet, though. Third one was right there, Numoir's Ace, or Acre. There's a bench somewhere around here. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, that's disorienting. I've sat on your fire-like bench. Precinct Navigator, two-handed carbide longsword. Information about the kitchen of Amet. Advertisement for the kitchen of Bashrager. An advertisement for the scriptorium of Motep. That's actually kind of tempting. Doing that in the precinct navigator, and I already have something that's using batteries. Yeah, I'll grab the advertisements, even though I already know one of them. "14 parasangs north of the Id Freehold. 1 parasang north of Id Freehold." Well, not going to be making use of that information for quite a while. Chain pistol. Better floating glow sphere. This guy sure is luckier than the other characters I've played recently. Ten. Gather some fixings. The noble scribe's left hand, a nip of scrap metal, and a sprinkle of pure alloy. Aphorisms about birds. Thank you, Moon King. Engraved bronze longsword. While wandering around Karsapur Barrio, Daffy Duck stumbled upon a clan of oozes performing a secret ritual. Because of her frosty visage, they accepted her into their fold and taught her their secrets. Over there in the jungle, just south of Gyakuka. A love injector. Second carbine. I already have a better one. Steel longsword. Strong enough to punch this thing down? No. Also, yes, I am playing the Punchkin. Not strong enough yet. I already explored all here. Let's keep going down. Graffiti over there. Can't fool me. We cling to the one scare for comparison. One scale for comparison? Next floor. Off to a great start over there. Optical techno scanner. I love those things. Transparent skin. Like half my health in one shot. Between Oblivion and Wild Growth. There's my credits. The general deductions which he is for me? Oh. I'll just write anything on walls sometimes. Right, 2 levels. Oh. It's a choice between the techno scanner and the hyper elastic ankle tendons. tendons are a +5 to speed, if I remember. +6 to speed. Close enough. And there's this. Anyway, that's 2 points. This one's 3 points. Yeah, I'll go for the techno scanner anyway. It's just too useful. May not be strong enough to punch the door down, but I am strong enough to do that. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have bothered. Alright, now the historic site. Here we are at Chapar. Raycats. So far, it seems to be Raycats and cannibals. And glow crows. Another meal. An adopted crust of bread, a chameleon horn, and some ether dog horn. Too firm, even. Your temperature is lowered to the monastery of the doorway in an hour of the honeyed wine. Prompted by his habitual fox. Chef Agate, Severin Starin Bela, and her warden aims to join the Quetzal Caucus. Try Landlords Protected, Volume 8. And is that her beauty was such an electric ether for magnetic phenomena, and who I am to grant us refuge, and I composed it on others. Inhabits the colossal desert freehold of Nanru? There's a flaw in the sponge bed and pierced their roots through space and time. Wait, Kudzu are a member of this area. Thought it was just its own. Oh, hey, there's the Commanding Joy, the Friend of Birds. It's a musket with +1 strength and 200 reputation with birds. And Bloom. Must you disturb me? What are cybernetic implants? What are the birthing atria of the waves that reach us from giving physical help either by word or deed, however much we may see both, but to avoid the place? Yakukya, a few drams. The brilliant yellow implies that his intellect is already familiar to those who've won success, nor do we have a velocity of 19 miles a second, or 68,000 miles an hour. Polarized into a thick. Bring 20 drams of molten rock that flow toward their planar homes. Cassius feels to fall. The Ophidians were gifted with the cloudy remnants of externalized thought and feeling. That's legendary kudzu. Gun the Shrub, or Gunfa Shrub, legendary kudzu and leader of the Church of the Ekavapar's partner. Loved by the church, disliked by roots for ruining the festival of Utyara-Us, hated by vines for eavesdropping on their secret ceremonies. It's got a carapace on. Smash you straight into the wall. Vines are now indifferent. Him keeps it before my faint consciousness. Look on my lips, though the coloring of sunset is produced by changing magnetism, we're identical in their hearts. Orb which emits a continuous. They are an arcology of bright steel was sharpened to an etcher for decoration. Yellowing and greening of skid pigment, volume 10. In but one hemmed and quarter I witnessed so little now. My gloves and gauntlets need. Toe knew nothing at first, but my mistrust. Thou art welcome to watch whose seeds of discord sprout within his something life sooner. In a shrine to Reshef. By Star Twine. I've had to content myself to exhaustion and assuage his grief. Lapis from the cavern of Golgotha, where victims most likely suspect in my future. Did before then. I get it. Saw that one. Yep. Should be nearing the bottom. Planar armrest, hairline partition, the chrome wainscoting. What a title. She might have kept all of us shared. We lived the life these dear people lead, and I was puffed on. No care to donate one. Whores will eat law if no others act upon another mental body of this megastructure, and all its the hinges. Aitken at Kingair Lock, opposite something something. Sorry if I suddenly go kinda loud sometimes. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know yet. I'd have to go look at the recording again. Shrine to Muxus II, Ikarvapar's partner. During a trek around Tenna, Muxus II lost control of her chariot and drove it off a cliff. Luckily, a group of nearby cats came to her rescue. For the rest of her life, Muxus II was indebted to cats. Indebted, not indebted. An illuminated juxtaposition of scales. I stir now, windweb. Sloughs around a wizened mangoat. Leave us alone. Ladder that narrows in ascension. Maybe you're fit to take outright offense at mimicry or mammals, but there have been dimly aware of thy untwisting. As elsewhere grow is struggle. Aitken at Kingairloch in one of the consortium of Fida. A quarter. I have no other comment. Was noticed to have emerged from the Putus Templar. The Order's core values remain immutable as anywhere else. Dedication to a water spray of Underearth. A Witchwood Stake, Volume 1. You won't be staying long, will you? While I appreciate your well wishes nonetheless. Mountains into shape when? We are Mopango, witnesses of the star, pilgrim. And we make some food. Put a dram of fish dog thorn, some shavings from a tortoise shell, a graceful salt hopper wing, and an uncanny flake of shale. Tasty. The commanding vest of Shapar. +2 strength, +2 to hit in melee. Alright, we can start doing some silly things. Probably should have looked at that guy's name, but he's dead already. Oh, his name was Ugakat Namet. Well, actually, the idea of having big pile of strength sure is great, but it's a lot better when you actually have armor to go with it. Actually, no, wait, what's the armor value? 1 and then 2 dodge. Yeah, that's really not much. Maybe later on we'll get to using it. You know, once we get up to the usual shenanigans. And we no longer have to care about... accidentally press the key. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, once I get around to doing the whole, raise the shit out of the armor value through hopefully getting that recipe with the wild rice again, because I will be trying that. I'll try to dump some points into wayfaring so I'm not spending so much time wandering around the friggin' desert canyons all the time. But that is good EXP. We go with self-discipline. And have no attribute points to spend. Thinking for this guy, I really will just put absolutely everything into strength. It's probably not a good plan, but it is a fun plan. I would feign something, the fragment of this down. Painted white-brimmed hat. After striking a deal with urchins, Rashid convinced them to help her found a dig site in a Rook neighborhood for the purpose of excavating ancient maps. They named it the Dig Site of the Worldly. Rummaging over your surroundings, you find these ingredients. A wicked thorn from a jilted lover, a pinch of dog hair, a pinch of exalted shale, and a small stone. That ain't food, bruh. Resting my hand too heavy on the keyboard. Accidentally activating sprint. Why am I talking in a weird way? I do not know. Oh, here we're at the stilt again. Some more chef lore. Gonna hold off a while before telling that guy about it. But I probably will give him a water ritual. Anyway, painted vase. 3058 before Chef, Muxes II appointed a corrupt administrator as Minister of Tarash neighborhood. She mandated association with cats in Muxes II's name. Oh, that's over here in the Salt Desert. An engraved floor cushion. An image from the life of Sultan Tafridok. 4422 before Chef, Tafridok laid waste to all of Shagamor, stealing oil from the heat lamps in the villages of worms and grazing hedonist. She became known as the Shagamor Woe. Ashib, I'm gonna leave a big pile of books in this box here. You're allowed to look at them, but you're not allowed to take them. Let's see. The UI seems to have broken again. That's fine. It's planning on ending the stream very soon anyways. He is loved by the mechanimist, hated by the cult of the coiled lamb, pursuing their fields with salt. Not unfortunate. Not gonna give that guy any water. Alright. Well, that was a mostly productive day of cutting. Gonna have to find exactly where to send in my save file to the developers. I really do want to keep playing Pinhead. It's just, if that thing that happened to the save file keeps happening, and I have no reason to think it's not going to keep happening, then that save is kind of unplayable right now. So I'm gonna try to send that into the developer, see if they can't fix the save file, hopefully. Then I'll keep playing some Pinhead. But as for having 2 characters, that's another thing I was thinking of, is maybe every character that I play from now until the 1.0 release, I'm just going to get them all the way up to getting the golem. I'm gonna build the golem for each of them. Then after that, I'm going to keep all the save files that are at the end game, just in case it turns out that the last mission actually is a huge pain in the ass. So that way on 1.0 day I can just, you know, slam all my existing characters into the roadblock up until one of them manages to get through. Or maybe it's not going to be that complicated and I'm going to do it on the first one, but either way, that's the plan. And other than that, let me just check the stream manager real quick. Alright. So, I think I'm just gonna end the stream there for today. Hopefully you liked it. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm gonna play. I'll play something. Hopefully I'll actually be on time for the stream on that day too. Anyways, gotta get going. See ya.